What's up, guys? Good morning. It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. Now, I made a couple of videos of this in the past, but I'm going to redo the video and make it a hell of a lot faster and clearer. I did have some of my clients bench pressing on this the other day. This is going to be a quick review video of the Titan Fitness Bison bar, which is actually visible here. Now, you got a lot of different specialty bars. Obviously, Titan offers probably the best deal on the planet. I think it was 109 or 109 or something like that. Very, very low. And it was free shipping. How they even made a single penny, I have no clue. And I don't really care because I'm just extremely appreciative of it. The box was a little bit rattled when it came in. I will show a different video eventually once I get that edited of how it came in. But to be honest, the item was perfectly fine. It was oiled. It wasn't ruined or anything at all. This bench press, on the other hand, has freaking scratched the hell out of it, which pisses me off. I'm mad about that. But as far as basically Bison bar is kind of like a Duffalo bar, kind of like a Buffalo bar, kind of like all these different companies are offering them, and basically all they are is just like a cambered bar that kind of reduces shoulder pressure. They're usually for squats, but I have it pictured here. My squat rack is over there. I have it pictured here because although I did get it for squats, it's amazing for bench press. Now, I will say a couple things that you want to be careful of is try the bar out bare bar, especially if you're squatting or benching first. Don't throw a bunch of weight on there. You're not going to be able to bench as much weight as you normally would. And maybe you will, but I would say once you get past where a normal bar would stop, there is a ridiculously weak spot right past that. I think I did 225 the other day on this bar, and it felt like just about maybe like 285, 300. It felt very, very heavy. But obviously the strong part of the lift was fine. It was once I got past that negative, I guess you could say, once I got past the regular stopping point of a regular bar. So once I got past that point, it just became extremely difficult. Now, I'll show you really quick. One thing I want to point out is it doesn't happen on this bench because it eats my bar, clearly. But on the squat rack and different areas, this will spin around, and you have to be very careful, especially if you got it loaded or anything like that. You don't want to spin it around, and it almost wants to like jump out of the squat rack, so you got to be careful. I don't think that has anything to do with the design. I just know that specialty bars are exactly that. They're specialty, and they're not built to fit perfect in something that was designed for a straight bar. So it has nothing to do with the bench. It has nothing to do with the squat rack. It has nothing to do with the bar. It's just these things are fairly new to the industry, and I think they just haven't gotten through that whole aspect. Maybe you don't have that problem, and that's great. Screw you. But when you are using this, your grip is going to be different, and you're going to get a ridiculous amount of instability a lot of the times. So when this comes up, because that bar is actually sitting lower than it normally does, do you see that shake? Now, it's not that bad, that's a little exaggerated, but even with the regular, just the bar, there is shake. I will say, for the price, if you don't have any specialty bars, this one's absolutely amazing. I thought at first it was going to cause me like shoulder pain or anything like that, but it honestly doesn't. What I like most about this bar that I did the other day is I've been doing a lot of like dumbbell lunges and stuff like that, because for me to be able to get my arms back and do that, I get like elbow, shoulder, wrist pain and stuff like that. And I want to keep those specifically to squats like that pain. I want to use it for a purpose. If I'm going to use it, I don't want to use it for lunges. So I've been using dumbbells, but this actually the other day I threw up a 45 on each side, and I did actually do like my morning lunges, and which brought me up like 25-30 pounds, which is really cool. Again, be careful because the bar is different. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to, but on lunges, actually, that was probably the easiest. I haven't squatted with it yet. I have had a couple clients that have squatted with it, but I have benched with it and I've done lunges. So I would say the one thing that I would be careful with lunges, a lot of people, including myself, when you're done with your set, you throw the bar off of your back and it smacks, and that's okay. If you got 45s on there, that bar is going to spin violently. So just make sure you throw it far enough away to where it's not going to hit you in the back of the leg, because it'll go really fast, which actually looks kind of cool. But in the same sense, I did it with 25s the other day, and I didn't, it was for a client, and I dropped it in front of me thinking I would be fine, but this bar came this way and hit me in the shin, and it hurt pretty bad. Operator error, but just some things to keep in mind. People talk about the spin stuff of everything. I think that's just freaking stupid, to be honest. I'm not worried about it. They do spin perfectly fine. I have no issues with it whatsoever. I would say it's probably, I don't want to say it's my favorite specialty bar, but it's definitely pretty damn cool. I would say safety squat bar is probably going to be my favorite, and I'll try to do a quick review video of that one in a second. If you don't have any specialty bars, this is a insanely cheap deal to get one for shoulder mobility. The lunges that I did the other day, I felt no shoulder pain whatsoever, and it felt very secure because I just kind of had, instead of being back here all bound up, it was just kind of like nice and relaxed, like no pressure at all. It was really cool. And it sat in a high bar position, no problem. So 1 to 10 being, and I've tried some Duffalo bars and stuff like that, and they're very similar. This one has a little bit more of an extreme than some of them, the camber, and I actually like that a lot. I think it's about a 4 or 5 inch deeper bench press, so you're going to get bench press gains probably like you haven't. Don't be discouraged if you can't lift as much weight, because it doesn't matter. It's actually good, because then you can work up from in that little area to be able to build muscle and stuff, which is really cool. 1 to 10 as far as build quality, shipping, all of that, I would say, and I don't say this very often, but I would say 10. Like straight up 10. The box came all a little bit jacked up. I don't even care. They shipped it $109 total, free shipping. And you should sign up for the rewards thing, because I didn't do that at first, which sucks because I bought probably like $1,000 worth of crap on there. But I think it's like $1 for every point, or a point for every dollar, or something like that you spend. Once you get like 400 points, it's like $20 off your next purchase or something like that. And it adds up quick. I got this rack right here, the Titan Fitness wall rack for like bands and stuff like that. It was normally $40, and with the points, I got it for like $9, which is really cool, and free shipping. So that was pretty damn impressive. I've had no problems with the bar. It's great. I would totally suggest it 100%. For the price, you couldn't pay me $109 and have me ship out something like that. I'm sorry, it just wouldn't work. So I hope you guys like the video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel. Tell me if you do like specialty bars, if you've had experience with some different ones, tell me your favorite one in the description below. Have a great day, guys.